Alright, now we have a customer by name Frederick Paul, and then we have his vehicle Honda City, and then also we have updated our parts inventory. Our next task is to add a new repair for this particular customer. So I click on add new repair. Here we go, there's a provision to add a new customer name and the repair request. So the customer we have is Frederick Paul, and then we select his particular vehicle, that is Honda City, and then we'll include the repair request. Consider he has issues with three things. One is engine oil. Just for an example purpose, I will consider engine oil change, headlamps repair, and then full servicing. So what do I do? For my convenience, I will add engine oil change, and then next I'll consider as headlamps repair, and then I'll say full servicing. So at this point of time we are considering three changes, that is engine oil, headlamps, and then full servicing for his vehicle. So for every repair I have a particular task to be added. So what I do is I will click on add repair and then continue to add tasks. Okay, so here we have you can see three things what we added just now, that is one is engine oil, headlamps, and full servicing. So for every request I will consider particular task so that it will be easy for us or the shop owner to maintain the particular details about every request. So considering the first one, I will say replace engine oil. Okay, I'm sorry, replace engine oil. Alright, so here I have an option where I can pick the details about this particular part from which we have added earlier using the parts. So I'll click on optionally add part. I say part name engine oil, and I'll consider this quantity. I'll say 1 and I click on add. So we have added 1000 for one particular quantity, so here we have engine oil as 1000, and I'll consider labor charge as 50, and I'll say add this task. Alright, so if you see we have estimated as 1150. Alright, so that is 1000 rupees for your the particular part charge, and then we have added a 10% of tax, that includes 100 rupees and then 50 rupees as labor charge. So totally that would come up to 1150. And here you have two things, one is estimated and the other is charged. Charge is 0 because you have not got the amount from the customer. So what we have is 1150. Now you see we have added one task, that is replace engine oil. So since we have two more tasks to be added, I'll click on add new task. So I click on this, and the next task we have is headlamps repair. So I'll say headlamps replacement. Alright, so I'll click on add part. I'll say headlamps and I consider this, and quantity I'll take it as 2, and then I'll say add. So here I have 500 for each, and then I'll consider the labor charge as 50 again, and then I'll add this task. So now we see two tasks being added, one is replace engine oil and the headlamps replacement. So since we have one more thing, I will consider that as well. So I'll add that. That was full servicing, the customer had asked. I say full servicing with body wash. So for that I will consider labor charge as 500, and then I don't have any optional add part to be considered for body servicing and body wash. So I'll simply say add this task. Alright, so now we have all the three tasks added, so that is engine oil, headlamps and body wash. So if you see here, we have two things, one is estimated and the other is charged. Why estimated? Because we have not closed any of the tasks so far, so whatever the value we see here is an estimation of all the prices that we have considered here. So once we close this task, the certain amount with respect to particular task will be converted to charged. For example, I say yes for replace engine oil. So 1500 was the estimated price for engine oil changing. So that has been converted to charged. So the difference between estimated and charged is as soon as the task is closed, the estimated amount will be converted to charged. So now I'll simply uncheck this so that we still have 2800 as estimated.